What up? Welcome back to the stream. I am here to kick some Texas butt. So, who's ready to see me kick some Texas butt? Again for the 4th straight year. Because we all know the result. So, hold on. Let me fix the green screen again. Perfect. Saw a little crease there, and I'm just like, that's not from... What's up, everybody? We are here to take on Texas. And we're gonna try and kick their butt. Yeah, kick their butt. Anyway, I will go through the recruiting real quick. I told you guys I'd be back in 15 minutes. And I'm back in 15 minutes. Ooh, that was nasty. That was gross. All right. Overall, oh dude, I forgot to check who's playing in the NHL tonight. I think it's Tampa Bay, Washington. It is, and it's tied at 2. Yummy. All right. We lost some ground on the punter, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it's almost like, bro, do you really want to fight with me over this punter? I'll fight with this. I'll fight over this punter. Real talk, I kind of need one next year. He's gonna get the playing time, all the playing time in the world. All the playing time. Look at that kick power. He could be our kicker next year. Justin Francis. Probably not gonna get him or him. Yo, what up? Welcome back, Chris. Patrick Tompkins. I think we're catching up on that guy, Mr. Tompkins. We are, but Navy's ahead of us. As long as we keep winning games, though, we'll be all right. I think winning is a big part of recruiting anyway. Am I right? I think I'm right. Jesus, I don't think he wants to be a UAB Blazer, man. I've thrown 500 points at this guy. I've thrown so many points at this guy, it's ridiculous. Max points, and I still can't get this guy. Jeez. Jim Young. At least we got Jermaine McBride. That's something, right? Man, recruiting has been a tough go around this time around, man. Biggest leads. This guy's like a 50-something overall, if I'm not mistaken. He's like a 59. Yeah. We got a kicker in our sights. We don't even have to put points on him, and he's already like, yeah, I just want to go to UAB, man. I just want to kick field goals for the Blazers. Totally. Cornerback Jonathan Nelson. 14th corner in the... We don't even have to put points on him either. Does he have a scholarship? Yeah, he does. Dude, then why don't he just... no one else is piquing interest, so why doesn't he just commit already? Not even putting points on him either, and he's already wanting to commit. Offered him a scholarship, so I think we're good. It's tough to really judge on how far we're making progress on some of these guys. I think everybody's just wanting to take down the regime of UAB now. Like, man, we don't want we're tired of playing for seeing UAB win the national championship. We're gonna go to somewhere where we could take them down. When they don't even realize that there's like a bajillion other colleges out there that they're getting offers from, and so they can't like properly go and take us down. See, it's tough sledding. It's tough sledding down here. I think I might as well just give up on him. I have to give up on Nick Brooks. It sounds dumb, but if I already have max points and I'm still losing points, there's just no point in keeping up. Let's see if there's anybody else. I will fight for that punter. Put our investments into something else. Oh, we're losing 355. What up, Rapper? What up, Throw Up the X? What up, David? 355, and we need another 350 in order to do something. He doesn't even have a scholarship to Oregon, and he's from Michigan. He's got scholarships to UAB, Oregon, and Clemson. Or he's got, those are the top 3 schools on his list. He doesn't even have a scholarship. Although playing time's a big thing for him, so I don't even know that. Yeah, the fall of UAB, the next 30 for 30 series. That's funny. Team needs. What's his overall? 59. Yeah, no point. I still feel like we could get a shot at these two guys. Who has no scholarship but has points invested? Stephen Williams. He wants to go to South Alabama. Well, bro, come to UAB. Come to UAB. Stick to my pipelines. Yeah, I know to stick to my pipelines, but I mean, like, honestly, look at my pipelines. Wisconsin's not a pipeline. But Pennsylvania's not a pipeline. West Virginia or New Jersey's not a pipeline. I got pipelines in states where they don't even belong. I got players from California, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Ohio, Florida, Kentucky. New for next year is North Carolina. Like, I'm good. You're watching the 30 for 30 about Ric Flair? Nice. May lose next year, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Again, not a big deal. I'm not worried about losing pipelines. I know I could get extra pipeline. If you're a #1 team in the country, adding a pipeline is easy. And losing a pipeline is not a big deal. When you've been #1 for so long, it's just like, okay, whatever, I can lose a few pipelines. I'm just going to add a few more anyway. Alright, so top 25. UAB won. And they aren't even giving us the full credit. Holding on to those pipelines are a tricky thing. I can see why it is, because you have to at least hold three players on that team from the state. So that's the problem. LSU 2, Texas 3, Miami 4, Mississippi State 5, Notre Dame 6, Navy 7. Ohio State 8, Virginia 9, USC 10, Tennessee 11. Tennessee beat USC. I watched the 30 for 30 on Brian and the Boz the other day. I don't think I've seen that one. Virginia Tech 12, Clemson 13, Penn State 14, LSU or UCLA 15 with Notre Dame or not Notre Dame. I need to slow down. 4 per state. Not even too bad though. Nebraska 16, Cincinnati 17, Michigan 18, Alabama dropped to 19. San Diego State has yet to play their first game at number 20. Stanford 21, Florida 22, Oregon 23, Oklahoma 24, and BYU 25. Other receiving votes: TCU, Northern Illinois, Georgia Tech, Michigan State, Ole Miss, Arkansas State, Central Michigan, and Arkansas. Michigan State dropped from number 12 to out of the top 25. No, the Four Falls of Buffalo. That's what it's called. The Four Falls of Buffalo. I've seen that one. That's one of my favorites, actually. I think I have to catch up on the 30 for 30s. That's like one of the few things that ESPN does well these days, is the 30 for 30s. So it's like independent directors that are going out there making sports documentaries. It's actually kind of cool. I'm not worried about conference standings. I don't need to worry about that. Heisman watch. Did we jump in the Heisman votes? No. 8 carry. Dude, Charles Hodges Jr. was like... I totally outplayed him. I outplayed them both. And yeah, I didn't move anywhere in the... That's sad. Will you be playing more games regularly? Yes. I will be trying to do games at least... I'll be trying to do at least 2 games per night that I stream. Other than that, there will be nights where I don't stream. And there will be days where I stream a lot. So, be on the lookout for those. Anyway, I think we're ready to take on Texas. So, fourth year in a row where we're facing Texas, and we weren't even in the same conference. And now we play each other for the first time in the regular season. So let's get it on. Texas has the most boring uniforms anyway. Who cares? It's literally just... they don't have really good uniform schemes. So I don't see the point in, like, you know, changing uniforms like that. Is it time to put the shades back on? I think it's time to put the shades back on. And we all know the rule. Shades stay on until the shutout ends. And I don't even know if I'm going to get the ball first. Hook 'em horns. Yo, rapper, you're just like the guy who you're going to be the guy who cheers against me like every stream. You're going to be the guy who jeers. Not calling you a hater. But I'm just saying, you're the guy who's going to be like, oh, roll tide, hook 'em horns. Oh no, it's raining. Oh, see, why am I wearing my sunglasses in the rain?
NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Why am I wearing my shades in the rain?
Like a team you'd expect to be a #1 team in the country. Very good at every position, but it's still early.
Top Gun Part 2.
Doesn't mean they're a finished product at this point. Got to get an impressive win to maintain that top spot. That's going to do it for us.
Don't you mean stay savage?
NCAA college football action coming.
They need to do an ESPN 30 for 30 about Michigan, Ohio State. Dude, those two teams are like really, really ugly against each other. Those games are super close every year. It doesn't even matter if Michigan's really bad or Ohio State's like really good, or vice versa. Like, and they're always close. Why is a wide receiver playing quarterback? Ooh. All right, here we go, yo.
Birmingham, Alabama is where these two teams are set to fight it out.
I mean, dude, if you're just gonna want me to come out and say, if you're just gonna comment and say your name, that just sounds ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. If you're coming on stream just for me to say your name, that just sounds ridiculous.
This one up as they line up for the opening kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And they can forget about returning this one.
The Blazers right now, Kirk, I think they've just got to play within themselves. Sometimes you get at home and you get just a little bit too fired up at the beginning of a game.
I agree with you. I think sometimes.
I mean, there's more to my streams than just saying people's names.
A little bit because they're trying so hard to keep this home crowd in the game, and they've been waiting all week, and they're so excited. Sometimes you force a play. Let's let the play naturally come to you.
Should I come out guns a-blazing and be starting to pass the ball?
Jumps the gun a little bit, or if they just let the game
We'll see.
come to him.
The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
He's going to try and scramble.
Well, don't fumble. Don't fumble, man.
Around the 29-yard
I saw Bama versus Auburn documentary. That rivalry's intense. Dude, yeah, I heard. Yeah, it's like the rich. I'm not gonna call it like rich kids versus poor kids because it's definitely not that. I know Auburn's a private institution.
It's second down, 6 to go.
I don't know. But it is one of those old fat. Oh Jesus! How did he turn around like that?
Hardy's got the weight of the team on his shoulders.
He just made it look so easy.
Last season, Kirk, and I'm telling you, the season he had a year ago, it really makes expectations go through the roof.
Okay, Texas, I see you. You ain't bluffing. Oh, I ain't bluffing either, though. You guys got to know this. 4 straight years. What up, TJ? You need another Donald Hills now because your tight ends suck? I wouldn't say they suck. I just don't use them as often. I have more weapons than just my tight end now. He's definitely not a Donald Hills, but he's definitely not bad.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Bear Bryant versus cavemen grunting war eagle. Oh shoot. How did he? Oh, he made it look so good. All right, looks like these might be coming off early, man. That was a bad pass.
When your receivers are covered like that, sometimes as a quarterback, it's better to just take the sack than take your chances with a throw.
1st down, 10 yards to go.
Too cool for school, man. Too cool for school. Harrington, help me out, bro. Oh, it's right back at you, bud. Oh, he's gone. That's a pick 6, my dude.
And a huge touchdown play.
Get out of here. That was... Wait, who's Brent Moore?
So a great play by
He's a scrub.
give his team 6 points. That was a very good play.
Scrub-a-dub-dub-rub in the tub with a rubber duck. He's a scrub. First pass I see from this dude, and he throws a pick 6. That wasn't even on a screen pass. That was on an out route.
A quick update now. Here's Reese. The Hurricanes entered the
Ooh, Miami got upset. Ooh. By Ball State?
No one gave this team
Are you for real?
And now this
Ball
team
State?
has proven them all wrong. A major upset is finished.
Evans has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this
Ball
one.
State beat Miami.
Excellent kick.
They beat the U. I could never. I don't see that happening in any universe, any real universe out there. Ball State is not beating Miami.
We looked at it. He looks legit, but we'll see if it translates to real competition.
Unless you know there's a universe where Ball State's actually good at football.
Put that last throw behind him.
This quarterback needs
But
to be
I don't see it ever happening.
because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of
Boop.
mistakes.
Oh.
There's a strike complete. He's tackled in the open field.
Ball State beating Miami. That's hilarious. That's just so funny. All right, come on. Oh, get rocked, dude. Get in my backfield. Can I get the ball back, please? On like a 3 and out or something. Oh, give me that. Oh, this guy's trash. This quarterback is trash. Would you? You would. Oh God, yes.
Stop making mistakes.
Maybe not so much in basketball, because mid-major conference teams can somehow like pull off these huge upsets. But in football, oh my God, if that happened in football, the universe would just, there would be a black hole created right next to the Earth, and it would just open up and suck the Earth in the black hole.
Looks like he might be able to return. Nice run there. Herbie had a chance to see this kid a year ago, and he was sensational. If he's anything like he was last year, look out this season.
Even in the game, Miami's overrated every year. Same with Texas. I mean, you're not wrong, but then again, we got to look at this as just a video game. Like, Texas has always been like one of those top teams.
UAB up 7 points.
Cut through the hole. Oh God, how is he reading that?
By the running back.
He's playing with some real speed over there.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
In the real life matchup, I think this would be a good game. Like the actual UAB Blazers versus the actual Texas Longhorns. I feel like that would be a closer game than a lot of people give it credit for. Everybody would be like, oh, big conference versus little itty-bitty conference. But I feel like UAB would actually put up a good fight.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off.
Oh, God, I didn't want to choose that play, but I did anyway. Why did I choose that play? Time to scramble.
Now he's scrambling.
Oh, Ben Smith.
Quick strike to
It
the
worked.
receiver, and he's taken down at the 28.
What up, Cedric?
Great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first
That
down.
was a pretty tight window to throw into right there, man. Well, I wouldn't call it a tight window. It was just a risky play from the beginning. Oh, hi.
He's got
Whoop!
an opening. Tackle
7 yards
inside.
first, almost a first down. We got to give Aaron Hardy the football, though. Dude's a stud. Would you say, would anybody be wrong if I went on a limb and said Aaron Hardy kind of reminds me of Christian McCaffrey?
He has some room. And he's tackled after positive yardage. This is so difficult.
Texas loses to someone shitty every year. You know, you're not wrong. Remember that one time they lost to freaking
First down.
oh no, they beat Notre Dame, and Notre Dame ended up being in trash that year. Something like that.
Hardy gets another hand on.
Okay, we got a couple there.
He's pushed
That ain't
out of
bad.
bounds. Right around
They
the
beat
12-yard
a
line.
ranked Auburn or Notre Dame team, and then Notre Dame ended up being trash, and so did Texas. And then everybody realizes like, oh crap, both these teams are trash.
Play of this drive. UAB
Oh, you're
gives up a
blitzing.
score.
No, come here. Come here, safety. Come on and blitz. You're just gonna get blocked.
He makes it out to maybe the 10.
I'll take a 3-yard gain. What up, Colton? Texas lost to Kansas not too long ago. I think I remember that. OU fans think that the Army's game is going to be tough for them this the 2018 season. Army's not that bad. I don't think they're like. I don't think anybody should be worried outside of Navy.
They'll line it up again.
I didn't Army go like 7-5 or something last year. I can't remember. Oh, this is the touchdown.
Fires quickly, and they got it. Touchdown. The defense
What up,
might be
Colton?
looking at
There's
right
2
now.
Coltons in here.
Gotta change
Colton
it.
Penland and Colton Meadows. There's 2 Coltons in
But you
here.
got to know the defense is going to come after it. And he
Dude, it's something about these shades. I'm telling you.
play, 60-yard drive.
Something about these
Result,
shades
7 points.
tells me my defense is somehow better. I'm kidding. It's just superstitions.
And he got all of this one. Great kick.
Army and Navy love to run the options. Oh god, Navy is like the king of option plays.
Way to shut this offense down, but hey, it's still early in the football game.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit for the way they've played up to this point, but just based on
This quarterback from Texas though can't read man defense very well. I can tell.
Start to execute much better.
Although I kind of read that one. I knew he was going to throw it to middle, but I didn't think I was going to get there in time. Army was 10-3. Wow. Oh yeah, they beat Navy last year for like the first time in like forever.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry.
Oh, he's out of bounds right
He's
there.
out of
Okay.
bounds at the 40-yard line.
Oh my God, we're not doing this meme. I knew it would be brought up in my streams at one point or another, but oh my God, it's Laurel. It was proven already by Philip DeFranco on his show. How did you break? Oh my God, get down. It was already proven. It was already proven by an audio engineer that it said Laurel. It's Laurel.
Scrambling around.
Get down. This quarterback is trash. Cubs game is canceled. They're probably gonna have to do a doubleheader tomorrow, or they'll have to do a makeup game sometime.
So hard to keep off the quarterback.
Yeah, but I just got the notification. Dude, Ian Happ was on the Weather Channel today. It was actually kind of funny. He was actually reporting the weather for the Weather Channel in Atlanta today. Thoughts on the Iron Bowl? Iron Bowl's always good. It's Auburn, Alabama. Oh, he didn't even get... Oh, my God. This quarterback is trash. Who is this guy and why is he quarterback for Texas? This guy is garbage. Oh, okay, 2 years in a row, but before that, Navy just owned the Army. Like there was like a 15 straight wins for Navy at one point, or at least close to it. I always cheer for Navy anyway, but between the two teams, I always cheer for Navy. Ian Happ is an awesome player. I still find it awesome that the first pitch of the season was a home run for him. That was just funny. TJ Marshall gets the catch and not a first down. Cool. Of course, I think Alabama's going to win because Alabama just seems to pull everything out of their ass at the last second. It doesn't matter. But they always lose. They'll manage to lose one game out of complete randomness to some nobody, like Mississippi State or something. Like they'll get a close loss to Mississippi State or something. I think I see what I'm trying to do here. Oh no. All right, I'll take that. That's fine. Yeah, he hit a home run the first pitch of the MLB season. It wasn't even like he was. It was almost like, you know, I'm gonna try to do something spectacular here, and he did. It was amazing.
They'll bring him down at about the 35.
Well, yeah, Auburn beat Alabama last year, but every year Alabama's always the favorite. Oh, of course Alabama gets cocky, but Nick Saban doesn't do anything to stop them. He just lets them get cocky, and he thinks it's all. He calls it confidence, and then they get overzealous, and they're just like, "Oh wait, we just got our butts kicked."
That's a great tackle.
Alabama shouldn't have been in the college football playoff last year. They didn't even make it to the SEC championship. But everybody's gonna say that about Ohio State when they go to the Big Ten, when they didn't even go to the Big Ten championship, and yet there they are instead of Penn State. So they need to start, like, if you don't win, if you don't go to your conference championship game, I don't care how good of a team you are, you don't even deserve to be in the college football playoff. Simple as that. I don't, like, the college football committee is a bunch of, I'm gonna say it, like, I don't really like to do a whole lot of cursing in this stream, but they're a bunch of dick riders to the SEC and Alabama especially. Ooh, that was a really good run right there. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Like, and no disrespect to any Alabama fan, but the media freaking loves Alabama. For whatever reason, and I think it's Paul Feinbaum's fault because he's just a terrible reporter. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I think he's a terrible reporter. He shouldn't even be on ESPN, but somehow they're paying him millions of dollars to talk out of his ass.
Decent run here, right side.
I wish I could get paid millions of dollars to talk out of my ass. I get paid like maybe
This is the 8th play of this drive.
I get paid $40,000 a year through everything to talk common sense. And yet here's people like Paul Feinbaum who don't know what the hell they're talking about making millions of dollars. It's ridiculous.
Right around the 18-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole.
Are you going to be doing mainly streams? Yes, I'm going to be doing mainly streams. I'll put up a video every now and then. Like, I'm going to try and do something different for videos. Because I'm trying to, like, you know, expand my brand a little bit. And these sunglasses are still on, and we're well into the first half. This is crazy. Jermaine McAfee. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that run! Woo-hoo! Woo! That was sick. Did you see that? I wish I could talk a bunch of bullshit and make millions.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Skip Bayless gets to. Paul Feinbaum gets to do it. Stephen A. Smith gets to do it. Max Kellerman gets to do it sometimes. I mean, honestly, though, I think Max Kellerman's probably he has a little bit more of a sports. I think he's not really good at basketball talk. I don't think he should be in basketball. Or at least talking about it. He could talk about it, but like with Stephen A. on the show, but it's almost like Stephen A. knows what he at least knows what he's talking about in basketball. Stephen A. does, but when it comes to any other sport, he has no idea.
21-0. He just drills this one. And they can forget about
Nick Wright doesn't deserve to be making millions of dollars to talk out of his ass.
This good a defensive performance where you had a chance for a shutout.
Nick Wright is the biggest laughingstock in sports media because all he does is ride LeBron like a nice fine street corner whore.
Before we even hit the half. These next few drives are going to go a long way in determining what kind of game.
This guy's trash.
He's taken down at the 30.
This guy's trash. This quarterback is god awful.
Makes it out to about the 39.
I mean, you're not wrong, man. I don't think Stephen A. Oh, there's definitely better reporters out there than Stephen A. Smith, but he's definitely not the worst. Clog the hole, man. What the? Oh my God. Are they gonna continue to run this? What up, Brown Sugar? They're gonna continue to run the ball until we stop it.
The halfback with a carry.
There we go. And they still got 2 yards. Unbelievable. All right, they're gonna keep doing the same formation and doing the same run plays. Get out of here with that play.
What is going on with his defense? I mean, don't get me wrong, the offense is doing a nice job.
he's about as I don't even know if who's better, Stephen A. Smith or Nick Wright. It's hard to tell.
They've got to try to change things up with their scheme. Be more aggressive. Do some things to change it up. Take some risks.
I've never seen somebody ride LeBron's junk more than Nick Wright. It's god awful.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Like he calls LeBron the GOAT, and oh my God, Michael Jordan couldn't even sniff him. Ah. PTI ruined ESPN. I don't know about that. I think Jamel Hill and Michael Smith ruined it. Nothing like stupid crazy, but they don't even talk about sports on the show half the time. Like, that's my problem with the 6, is that it wasn't even about sports. It was about talking points. It wasn't about the highlights on Sports Center. It was about talking points. It was about political stuff. And I'm like, dude, just show me the sports. Because I think that's what killed ESPN right there. But. Alright, the sunglasses are going to have to come off soon. I'm about to give up a touchdown here. Are they going to try and run it in?
He's going to try and scramble.
No.
He's taken down around the 1-yard line.
Nick Wright wants LeBron's D. Michael Jordan even could, in his old age, could beat LeBron James. In a jump shooting contest? Probably. LeBron James can't shoot.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Oh! Oh, he did not get that. No, he did not. He did not get that touchdown. Get out of here.
Punch it in on the ground, Kirk Herbstreit.
Great job up front by the offensive line. They get a good
The ball did not cross.
Get it in there for the touchdown.
The ball did not cross.
The previous play is under review.
The ball didn't cross. Look at that. The ball doesn't cross. They cannot count that as a touchdown.
Play. The ruling on the field stands.
You
Review it, but there's just not enough evidence to overturn this one.
are you what? They count that. They counted that. This is a joke.
And he hits the PAT.
This is a damn joke.
11 play, 75 yards.
You can't be fucking real.
For now, 21-7. Has his kick team lined up, and he is set to
Oh my god.
send it sailing downfield. He's to the 10.
LeBron can shoot,
14-yard line.
but he's definitely not like
Through this first half,
the reason why LeBron's field goal percentage is so high is because he's getting a lot of layups.
Remember, it's a 4-quarter game, and even though that first half went pretty well, things can change in a hurry.
He didn't even he reached out, but it didn't cross. It has to cross it has to cross. It didn't cross. It came close, but it didn't cross.
And I think the last time they were out there where they gave up such a long drive has had an impact
Oh my god.
negatively on the psyche of this
I didn't even see that. That's a
does a nice job
It has to cross.
Everybody's in position to be able to make the play. The only problem is they didn't intercept the football. That's something that they got to be happy with the coverage, but not happy with the result.
That's a bullcrap call, man.
Ball on the 14-yard line. Fires out to his wideout. Tackle around the 44-yard line.
The ball has to break the plane. I don't think it broke the plane. It has to cross. It didn't cross. He did get hit. He did get hit sticked out of his shoes, though. Not gonna lie. But I don't think the ball crossed the plane. The whole ball has to cross, not just the tip. We all know that.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Just the tip, bro. Oh, that's a freaking touchdown. Oh, Jesus, I thought I was going to get that. That was a perfectly led ball.
That'll come in time. Just repetition, throwing that same pass over and over, and he'll be fine.
LeBron's a better three-point shooter than LeBron. Okay.
He's hit and taken down. UAB will take their second time out of the half.
49-yard field goal. Here we go.
It's out on the field. They're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. He gets it up.
Oh, we got it. Yeah. Yeah, this is Heisman, man. I don't know what you're thinking, but this is definitely Heisman.
With only a few ticks left on the clock before
I gotta throw the ball downfield though. I have to get in field goal range. I don't have much time to waste. I have to go downfield. I know Hardy was wide open, but he wouldn't have gotten much yak on that play, and I need to get in field goal range.
I think we saw the effects of what a long drive.
Yo, welcome back, Colton.
The last time this offense was out on the field, they took that football and drove the length of the field.
Get down, kid. Get in my backfield.
It started to affect not only just the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning where they started to get.
Kobe's 81 was probably more impressive than Wilt's 100. Not gonna lie.
Blazers.
We won't ever see the tape of the Wilt's 100. All we're gonna see is that picture of him holding the 100 sign. Kobe's 81 in the game. He has a 3-point line. He has a jump shot. Wilt, all he had to do was stand there and just tip the ball in, man. I think at one point in his career, he was averaging like 50 points a game. And he was playing against a lot of smaller dudes. The game was definitely not as athletic as it was back then. I think Kobe's more impressive 81. I think Kobe's 81 was more impressive, I should say.
There's got to be some sense of
Heisman difficulty is the highest difficulty.
They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. He goes out of
that was a kind of a pathetic pass.
29-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Wilt versus 6'6" white dudes. I mean, if they have a jump shot, Clay's white. He's got a jump shot. He's one of the better players in the league.
He's on the run.
Ooh, get bodied.
Around the 30-yard line.
Brent Moore is trash. Brent Moore is trash.
Always a noisy place
all right, get over here.
And tough on the offense. Short over the middle.
How did he get that first down? He got the blocks he wanted.
At the 38.
Dude, no one ever talks about how Kareem was the greatest player of all time. Kareem had more points. He has the most points of all time. And I don't even think that record's going to be touched by LeBron. No one's ever talking about that one.
He's at midfield. Inside the 30.
Go down! Oh my god, this guy's annoying.
At the 9. And the tailback almost broke it there.
That's just being a phenomenal athlete. He took the handoff on the draw play and made some pretty impressive moves.
All right, if they're going to run these draw plays and stuff like that, I'm just going to send blitzes. Screw this.
Now he's scrambling.
Although, in my personal opinion, if it comes down to rings, Bill Russell's the GOAT. But rings aren't everything. And I'm just saying, overall greatness... Overall greatness...
And he tackles him hard at the 8-yard line.
I gotta... I'm a Bulls fan, so I gotta say MJ. MJ changed how basketball was branded. That's what I'm getting at. That's why we call him the GOAT. He changed the brand of basketball as we know it.
Is going absolutely crazy.
That's what I think people are trying to get at when it comes to the LeBron versus Michael debate. Right, and that's not the point. Is that yes, he was 1-9 before Pippen showed up. But LeBron he got swept in the finals by San Antonio. And LeBron didn't even make the playoffs his first year. But everybody wants to sweep that under the rug too.
Excellent kick.
LeBron didn't even make the playoffs his first year in the NBA.
Room around the corner. Across the
Oh, this is kick 6. Oh, he's gone. Good night.
to the 10. And a huge touchdown play.
Good night, Chris. Have a good night, man. LeBron, his first year, went 39 and 43, missed the playoffs. No one wants to talk about that. Michael Jordan made the playoffs his first year.
When you combine that with the speed that he has, you've got somebody who can make these kinds of breathtaking plays.
But everybody wants to forget about that one because it's all about, you know, everybody wants to make their arguments about how they don't want to do the counter argument, though. If we want to be real here, then LeBron, yeah, he did make he made the finals in 07 with possibly the worst finals team ever. But that's what happens when the Eastern Conference is literally a joke. You don't have to have the greatest team in the NBA in the Eastern Conference to make the finals. You don't even need to win 60 games to make the finals. Like, there's no heavyweight favorites in the Eastern Conference since LeBron's been there. Okay, you've had like teams like the Boston Celtics, and over the past 8 years, it's been nothing but LeBron.
24-yard line. Second down.
Casually talking about basketball while he makes Texas his bitch. This is true.
They bring him down in the backfield. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked.
Biggest upset in football ever.
Great job at sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage.
Appalachian State over Michigan. Easily. No one expects Appalachian State to go out and do their things.
Throws it. Goes inbounds to make a nice catch.
That's the kind of rangy flanker every quarterback wants to be.
Did LeBron change the branding of basketball, though? I think, well, we're talking about influential players. I think even Steph Curry is a more influential player than LeBron.
Screen pass. He's got his halfback. And they make the stop at the 48-yard line.
Camp on the tackle at the 48-yard line. That'll make it second and
Steph Curry is a more influential player than LeBron James. And we're talking about not skill wise. We're talking about pure influence, like how they changed the game. LeBron didn't do. He changed the game as far as how dominance is concerned, but as far as how the game is played today, look at how many threes people shoot a game. It's absolutely ridiculous how many threes are shot in one game nowadays. Steph Curry changed that. Whether you like him or hate him, Steph Curry changed the game.
Scrambling around. He's tackled.
Appalachian State is a good choice. Stanford versus USC in 07. Look at even at college basketball. Look at how many threes people shoot in a game in college basketball.
Looks like he flinched.
That's false start.
False start. Offense.
Doing a UCF.
You gotta be careful.
Nice.
To avoid these.
Yeah, you still undefeated?
Great way to stall out a drive.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15.
Yeah, I did. It's already up. I already did it. I whooped their butts. 45-14.
He scrambled, and they bring him down for a
I just streamed it last game. Michael, the thing about what makes Michael Jordan the GOAT, yeah, the thing about what makes LeBron the GOAT in everybody else's eyes is because he's got all the 8 straight finals. He's got better career stats than Michael. But the thing is, Michael Jordan is a better influence than LeBron James. That's why everybody calls Michael the GOAT.
He's scrambling, and he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Baylor was terrible last year, though. They lost to Liberty.
3rd and long here, and they hope to convert another
How
one.
often do I plan on streaming? Well, I will not be streaming this weekend because I will be out of town. I'm going to Chicago tomorrow, and I'll be gone the entire weekend. Get down! Oh my god, quit being annoying. This guy is hella annoying. He just does not go down. It's really... Oh my god, I should have had him in the backfield. He gets 11 yards on that play. What about Kobe? Kobe's pretty much Michael Jordan. He's a Michael Jordan replicate or duplicate. He wanted to be like Michael Jordan, and he almost got it. He almost won 6 championships. Oh, I might have to do something real quick. Hold on. Let me do this for you.
All right, thanks, Reese. Back to the live action here.
Is it unlisted? Yeah. All right. There it is. I just made it public.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He just drilled.
No, you can't. Like, if we're gonna argue branding power, that should be a part of the conversation of who the greatest basketball player is of all time.
The Blazers had that hot hand on offense, and they
Kobe did finish with more points than Michael Jordan, by the way.
The biggest thing you could say about these guys today is consistency. They are moving the football and putting points up on the
Not with 6 championships, but he did have more points.
Here we go with the offense ready to get things going.
Nobody's going out to the shoe store and saying, "Oh my God, I want to buy LeBrons." Everybody wants to go out and buy the Durants, the Steph Currys.
7 yards on the run.
Everybody wants to go out and jack up threes. And I think the part of the problem for LeBron is that he's a great basketball player, he's a great basketball mind, but he's kind of an arrogant asshole. And I think that turns a lot of people off. Unless you're like a fan of that team or a LeBron super fan, because you don't care about the attitude, you just care about how he plays. Because I'll admit, like, as much, or I don't think that, you know, Michael Jordan was the greatest. Like, he wasn't like the, what do you want to call it? He wasn't the nicest guy either. But Kobe just seems, or LeBron seems to just have this arrogance about him where he thinks he is everything on that team, which to a degree he is. But he's, at the end of the day, he doesn't know how to run a basketball team. And that's why it's coming back to bite him in the ass here in these Eastern Conference Finals against Boston.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Michael Jordan is an arrogant asshole. I'm just saying LeBron just seems like LeBron has the coaching power. He has the coaching authority over the Cavs right now, because I guarantee you Tyronn Lue does not coach that team. LeBron does.
Around the 38-yard line.
Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson won 6 championships for a reason. LeBron's not winning 6.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line.
I'm not saying Michael Jordan wasn't arrogant. He got Doug Collins fired because Doug Collins wasn't going to win a championship with Michael Jordan. Doug Collins isn't as good as Phil Jackson. And then after the second time Michael retired, Phil Jackson just up and left and retired. And then he came back to coach the Lakers and wins 5 more championships. Because everybody knows how good of a coach Phil Jackson is.
So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up.
Kevin Durant is kind of the future. You got to remember, Kevin Durant's, I think, approaching his 10th season. I think Ben Simmons is the future.
He's taken down at the 22.
If we're talking about future, like 10 to 15 years from now, we're going to be talking about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a really good ball player. If he develops a jump shot, that dude is going to be the most lethal player in this league. By far.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
I hope, well, if LeBron is smart in free agency, he stays in the Eastern Conference. Because that's where he knows he can win. He can at least make finals appearances.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
If he stays in Cleveland, he's stupid. But if he goes west, he's even dumber than he looks.
Well, that's the 5th first down for this offense.
Oh yeah, because they lost Kyrie. Well, you know why? You know why Kyrie wanted to leave though, right? Because he wanted to be the man.
Exactly where they want.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. Got an opening. Got the corner.
And he got to be the man for a season until he got hurt. And his team was actually doing better than LeBron's. You know why though? Because Brad Stevens is the mastermind coach.
From the 6-yard line. 2nd down.
Everybody knows that Brad Stevens is a superior coach. Touchdown.
UAB.
Oh, Cat and AD are not, they're not going to be like Ben Simmons. Like, AD might win a few MVPs, but I don't think he's got... AD's good. He's great. I don't think he's the future of the league, though. He'll be like, he's a top 5 player, don't get me wrong. Are they really reviewing this touchdown, but they're not going to take that back, the other touchdown that happened in the first half? But also, you got to look at this, too. Gordon Hayward, like I said about, I think I said this yesterday, Gordon Hayward did the whole, I want to go to Boston because I want to play for my old college coach.
After review of the play.
Even though you're an atheist, you pray to the Lord every day that Brad Stevens is your coach. Dude, Brad Stevens is, he's GOAT. He's gonna be going down. He's gonna be going down one day as one of the greatest coaches ever. He's so smart.
Touchdown, Blazers.
Get out of TJ Marshall's way. They didn't tank the game so we could go to overtime and talk about more basketball. Oh man.
He's almost impossible to slow down in short yardage situations.
If Giannis can develop a jump shot and learn how to dribble, he'll be fine. Giannis doesn't have a jump shot. I'm sorry. I love Giannis. I love Giannis. He does not have a jump shot.
Just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running back.
I think Brad Stevens is a better coach right now than Greg Popovich. And not to take anything away from Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich is probably he's probably going to be going down as the greatest coach of all time as he retires, but Brad Stevens is going to come for it.
This has been a brutal game.
Brad Stevens is coming for that title.
Pressured and brought down. This young guy might be feared by more quarterbacks than anyone.
And y'all kind of look at me like, how dare you disrespect Pop? I'm not disrespecting Pop. Pop is a great coach. I just think Brad Stevens is coming for that title of greatest coach of all time. Oh, you're going to come over here. So I'm going to go over here.
Now he tries to buy some time. They bring the quarterback down. And the defense gets to him again.
Well, this offense is running plays that are taking way too long to develop, giving the defense plenty of
I mean, look what Brad Stevens has done with what he has right now against LeBron. Steve Kerr, dude, Steve Kerr is just surrounded by great. Well, he's gonna be up there too. I don't know about. We'll see who goes down as the greatest coach in the finals because it's gonna be Boston versus Golden State. But if we're gonna talk about talent and coach-wise versus, like, just imagine what Brad Stevens could do with Golden State, and look what Steve Kerr could do with Boston. Switch the roles. And tell me how you would think they do.
Oh, excellent.
Because you got to remember this too. Remember when Steve Kerr was out and Luke Walton was coaching the Golden State Warriors for a little bit, and the Warriors went on this 26-game winning streak that came out of freaking nowhere.
Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. UAB.
It's kind of like. See, that's what boggles my mind is that, you know, we have these Coach of the Years and, like, these awards mean absolutely nothing. Thanks for the $2 donation, Just a Rose fan. Thank you so much, man. You've been donating like crazy. I can't even believe it. Honestly, thank you so much, man. Dwayne Casey's a good coach, though. Can we talk about football? What do you want to talk about in football? I'll go. I'm game. I'm totally game.
Tackle at about the 9-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Steve Kerr's a better coach than Mark Jackson. That's kind of obvious. Least decorated. Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown. Is that even up for debate?
He's going to try and scramble.
Ooh, that was sick. I like the cutback. I like the cutback right there.
Outstanding run and great execution by the entire offensive unit.
Just watch this. He just
Blocking
whoop.
up front.
Nope, and then he gets the block.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
Dude, Brian Scalabrine is more decorated than Kwame Brown.
As a result. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
How do I feel about Tennessee? I hate Tennessee. I hate Tennessee.
He really got a hold of that kick.
And I know some people may be like Tennessee fans in here, but like I cannot stand them. Cannot at all.
They also gotten them to turn it over.
Hoping the Bucks do good this year. Coming from a well, I hope the Bucks do good this year too, but we'll see if they can stay healthy for one. I think that's part of their problem last year is that they were banged up everywhere. Jameis Winston was banged up for a lot of the time too. Get that interception next time.
You never know what will happen when the ball ricochets like that. Good effort by the defender.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down. A little more.
Dude, Brian Scalabrine is the GOAT.
Now he's scrambling. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line.
How do I feel about Baylor? Well, the whole scandal situation kind of like ruined their reputation for a while, so I don't know if they'll ever be good for a while. What kind of?
I don't know what game plan this offense is running. It might need to be
I'm not the biggest fan of Dirk Cutter. I do like our coordinators. I don't know how good of a coach Dirk Cutter actually is. It's kind of hard to tell.
Oliver is the punter.
We'll see how it goes though.
He puts it away, and it's
I think this is going to be his last chance to try and prove himself. Because other than that, he'll be just wasting Jameis Winston's career.
He's at midfield. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. We're late in the 4th quarter. This game has been a blowout for quite some time, and Kirk and I are just looking to make our...
Yeah, I don't know about Dirk Cutter though. What made me do UAB? Because they didn't have a football program when I started this dynasty, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not try and do the dynasty that should have been? What would have happened? And I kind of turned them into the powerhouse that they are now in this dynasty.
32-yard line. It's 1st down.
I mean, some people just don't let the. I'll be honest. I'm an Iowa Hawkeyes fan. And they have scandals themselves. They're definitely not the most perfect. And who wants to be real here? Who wants to be a Michigan State fan after what Larry Nassar did? Who wants to be a Michigan State fan? If we were to go down that route.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
If we're gonna go play that game, we might as well just talk about Michigan State.
Quick throw out to the receiver. Brought down.
I don't even have 200 passing yards. How do I not have 200 passing yards? But people will always be there because it's like they don't look at the scandals and just be like, oh, these guys are scumbags. I mean, you can't take the mistakes of one individual and pin it on the whole organization. That's ridiculous if you ask me. It's almost like since I'm representing all of the sports community on YouTube, and I come off as an arrogant asshole to everybody. It's like, oh, well, he's just a representation of the entire sports community. All the sports community is fucking garbage. Who says that, you know? How do you think Madden can improve? By getting rid of all the glitchy plays that happen.
And they can forget about returning this one.
Yeah, because Joe Pa is one of the greatest coaches of all time, and they let Jerry Sandusky ruin his reputation.
The lights went out a long time ago, for one of these teams anyway. They'll be put out of their misery soon.
All I'm saying is one person's mistakes should not reflect on the entire organization.
Tackle made around the 39-yard line.
What's good? Oh, you missed the Alabama game? It's already it's already live, my man. Yeah, a couple of bad apples shouldn't ruin the entire tree. But that's just me. That's just me personally. Anyway, I'm going to disappear for a second. I'm going to get my screenshot for the thumbnail, of course. So I got to change the thumbnail after this video. 52-13. Now that's a mollywhopping. That was a bigger blowout than last game. Home field advantage kind of helps, though. Texas couldn't stand a chance. Are the Bucks playoff bound in 2018? They play in the toughest division in the NFL, if you ask me. So they got a tall order ahead of them. I think they might be able to sneak into the playoffs, depending on, you know, scenarios and scheduling. I think they do have a pretty weak schedule considering they have the Bears in there. But we'll see. We'll see. Does this dynasty not bore you? No, it doesn't, because it's so much fun kicking the crap out of these teams. I'm not even lying when I say that. You guys asked for this, though. You guys wanted me to go to independent and then play a bunch of ranked teams, and you guys are getting what you wished for. So, I don't know. This has been kind of like the staple of my channel, though. It's almost like there's been over 200 episodes, almost 200. Well, I gotta check how many episodes of this there actually is, because there's actually quite a lot. So, I don't know. 6 for 8, and I went a total of 11 for 14 passing for 161 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. 22 carries, 163 yards. So Aaron Hardy had another pretty big game. TJ Marshall, 1 carry, 1 touchdown. Kenny Wright, 7 carries, 38 yards. Jermaine McAfee, 4 carries, 27 yards. See, like I said, I don't even need to do a whole lot in this dynasty with this team. I'm just casually playing. Like you guys were saying earlier, I'm casually talking about basketball while slaughtering these dudes. How many Frank Dobzinski got another 2-sack game. Keenan Brown, 2 sacks. Scott Frazier, 1 sack. Interceptions. Kevin Owens and Brandon Goodman each had an interception. 7 for 7 on extra points. 1 for 1 on field goals. No punts. I got a kickoff return for a touchdown. Texas quarterback was garbage. Have a good one, Colton. I'll see you on Monday when I stream next. 2 interceptions, though. 71% completion. Not that great. Well, the completion percentage is fine, but the turnover ratio is not. The rushing totals, they got over 100 yards rushing as a team. Receiving totals, not that great. They allowed 6 sacks. The offensive line allowed 6 sacks. Oh, no, 5 sacks. I got to do math better. Did I get sacked at all? No. 1 interception. It was by Kenny Wright. 2 for 2 on field goals. 1 for 1 on extra points. Really not much to say about that one there. This guy's a 77 overall junior. This guy's garbage. No wonder Texas got their butts totally kicked. I don't even know how this is a 99 overall offense. With that quarterback, they're not going far. They're not going to go back to the national championship game anytime soon. I outscored them in every quarter, too. Team stats. 13 first downs to my 19. 389 yards of total offense. It's just a lot of good numbers here, guys. Outside of the interception, we pretty much played perfect football. We got everything we wanted out of this game. Texas is definitely not going to any national championship this year. I can tell you that much. So if any of you guys are worried about me playing Texas again in the national championship this year, it's not happening. We're gonna see somebody different. We are going to see somebody different. That is for sure. Alabama beats Kansas State 42-20. Boise State beats BYU. Northern Illinois beat North Carolina. UTEP beat New Mexico State. Wyoming beat Oklahoma State. San Diego State and Oregon went to a shootout. And San Diego State came out on top in overtime. Interesting. Interesting indeed. All right, so let's see if once we go to week 3, oh, we have a bye, so we can just, yeah, we're just gonna go through the bye and do some recruiting there, check out the top 25 there. Yeah, there's no way we're playing Texas again in the national championship. There's no way. If they make it back, then I'm gonna be just as surprised as you guys. Like, I will delete this. If Texas makes it back to the national championship, I will personally end this dynasty. Not a joke. You heard it here. If Texas makes it back this year, I will end this dynasty. And I will do the Minnesota State team builder. Because, man, oh man, I would not like to see, after the blowout that I just laid upon them this game, they don't deserve a national championship. They don't deserve it. Texas drops to 7. Only to 7? Are you serious? Any scholarships that I haven't given out yet? Okay. Let's see. Biggest lead. I will fight for that punter. All right, check out the top 25 while we're still here on stream. Or at least for this week. Miami dropped from 4 to 20. What's the worst record in this dynasty's history? 6-6. And I didn't even make a bowl game that year. And that was the first year of this dynasty, by the way. Every year we've improved. We went 10-4. I'll even show the history. Hold on. Coach Central. Coach contracts. Hired at 6-6, 10-4, 12-2, 14-0, 14-0, 14-0, 14-0, 14-0, 14-0, 3-0. My overall record in this dynasty is 115-12. 115-12. My bowl record is 7-1. And I didn't even win a bowl game in my second year. I think I played Mississippi State that year. And then every year on, it was just... Because you could see, even before all this, 1996, they had two winning seasons before I showed up, or at least that's what it looked like. So 6-6, my first year. We were bowl eligible, but just didn't make the national. We didn't make a bowl game. Didn't win a bowl game until this year, that 2015 season. We won 2 Rose Bowls in a row. We didn't even win a national championship in 2016, and we were undefeated. It's because we were in the Conference USA. That's why. They weren't going to put an undefeated Conference USA team in the national championship. So let's go check out the top 25. What up, Scott? We're about to end stream, but we're about to just go over a few things like top 25s and stuff. We're number 1, LSU 2, Mississippi State 3, Navy 4, Virginia 5, Ohio State 6, Texas 7, USC 8, Tennessee 9. Why is USC ranked above Tennessee when Tennessee beat USC? I don't get that. Virginia Tech 10, Nebraska 11, Notre Dame 12, Cincinnati 13. That's pretty good. 14 is UCLA, Michigan, San Diego State, Alabama, Clemson, Stanford, Miami. Miami just proved that they're pretenders, and I think I play them later this year, so I'm kind of annoyed by that, but I can't do anything about it. Penn State 0-2 on the year. They're just garbage. Oklahoma, TCU, Ole Miss, and Northern Illinois. Georgia Tech, Oregon, Texas A&M, Michigan State, Florida, Air Force, Central Michigan, and Pittsburgh are receiving votes. 3 dropouts out of the top 25. Did Aaron Hardy go up in the Heisman race? Yes, he did. That is awesome. Because I honestly think he's going to win a Heisman this year. We'll see, though. We'll see. So I think we're going to go on to the next week, where we take on number 10 Virginia Tech. I don't think I've played Virginia Tech since year 3. I think that was my last loss. No, wait, no, it wasn't. Was it? No. I think my last loss came against a conference opponent back in the Conference USA back in year 3. I'd have to look back, but I'm pretty sure one of my losses in this dynasty came to Virginia Tech. And I think it was because I was in Conference USA. And I think back in the day, Chris Jones was my quarterback. He ended up being like a 93 overall quarterback too. So the dude was pretty good. And then Justin Kelly was his understudy at that time, I think. Yeah, Justin Kelly was his understudy. If y'all have watched this dynasty for that long anyway. Chris Jones was the starting quarterback the last time we lost. Because Justin Kelly didn't lose a start in his college career. Virginia Tech, number 7. Ooh, that's going to be juicy. Oh, they beat Kansas. Come on, bro. You can't move them up 2 slots because they beat Kansas. Yeah, it's a joke. That is a freaking joke. USC lost, I can tell. They're 1-2. Penn State and Northern Illinois dropped out of the top 25. That's a joke. I have more rushing yards with Aaron Hardy than I do passing yards with Kenny Wright. At least all my opponents are still ranked. For how long? I don't know. Rip Virginia Tech is going to take a 66-10 L. Oh, man. Now we got Ohio State, Virginia, Oregon, Miami, LSU, USC, Michigan, and Clemson. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. I gotta get ready to go to. I gotta get ready to pack up so I can do my trip to Chicago tomorrow. And it's been a blast as always, guys. You guys have been making these streams really fun and really enjoyable. Kirk Herbstreit has us winning, of course he does, or he should. But anyway, I really do enjoy these streams, guys. You guys have been making them so fun, and I cannot wait to come back on Monday and do this again. Because Monday, I'm gonna try and get MLB 18 the show this weekend, and Monday we're gonna do MLB 18. Real talk. MLB 18 is gonna come to the channel. I'm not like that's not a bluff either. I want it like tomorrow. I get paid. I'm gonna buy MLB 18. So we're going to do a Road to the Show series, too. Whether I play as a shortstop or a third baseman, I'm not 100% sure yet. But we'll see. We'll see. I kind of want to do a relevant game, and MLB 18 seems like the perfect game for it. So, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I will see you guys Monday. You guys have been awesome. Peace out.